And now everybody mad at me because I changed my name to Carmi. 30 years old, me. My dorm room, my freshman year, was a revolving door. Hey y'all, hey, and welcome back to another episode of Vlogtober. It is your girl, your sister, Carmi B. Smith with Carmi B TV. My side of the tube of you, because it's the tube of me where I share a little of my life a lot of the time. Amen. So what I've learned is that like the talking videos, the FaceTime videos do really well on my channel. So I was thinking like, why don't I try to like do something different for Vlogtober and kind of, you know, shake it up just a little bit. So this video, as you read by the title, will be just to get to know me, an update to get to know me. They seem to perform really well on my channel. I noticed that a lot of times there are new people coming, new subscribers, new followers that may have just came, you know, the other day or may have came last month, but they don't really know who I am, the essence of me. And so I was like, let's do a get to know me video. Like that's what we're doing today, so I'm super excited about that. I am in the car, a little different vibe, something very casual. So yes, so I'm Carmi B. Smith. That is my name. Yes, that is my real name. It is not my full name though. Like my full name is longer than Carmi B. Smith, but I think I'll spare y'all. Just know that it is my real name. So but that's not fair. That's not fair. My full name is Carmaisha. So Carmaisha. Carmaisha is my full name. My grandparents named me. I ask them all the time, why and how did you come up with such a long name when y'all's names are so short? My parents' names are so short. Y'all was trying to get too creative. And now everybody mad at me because I changed my name to Carmi. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now. So my full name is Carmaisha Smith. It's Carmaisha. Put it together. It's Carmaisha. Yeah, I have been doing this YouTube thing. Probably my first YouTube video. Wow. Let's see when my first upload was. Let's see. My first YouTube video upload was 4 years ago, y'all. So literally 2020. And I wouldn't say that I started my journey 4 years ago because I remember uploading that and not really uploading consistently. I'll say my YouTube journey really started Vlogmas of 2023. That's when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take YouTube serious and I'm gonna do Vlogmas. So I did Vlogmas, and then after that I kind of took a break because I was like, dang, like I don't want to be recording on my phone or whatever, because I was used to having a camera when I first got on. Not when I first got on YouTube, but when I first started weekly vlogs, I had a camera, and then I broke my camera at one of my birthday shoots, and I never, you know, got it fixed. I didn't, you know, make the allowances to get it fixed. Stuff just kept coming up. That wasn't a priority, so I didn't do that. So then I was like, well, I don't want to really be on YouTube without a camera, because, you know, and I don't know why me of all people was thinking like that, but I was thinking like that. And my friend was just like, you need to use that phone and get back on YouTube. So I got back on YouTube, I think in April, and I was expressing my journey of me quitting my job and all of the things, and I've been consistent ever since, for the most part. So love YouTube down. I want to, like, one of my goals is to make YouTube a priority platform for me the remainder of this year going into 2025, which is wild to say. So yeah, I want to continue to make YouTube a priority platform for me along with my Instagram. Yeah, so also fun fact, I'll be 30 November 3rd. That's my birthday, which is so wild to me. Like 30 years old me. What? And honestly, like, I've gotten to the point where it's like I'm not afraid of 30. It just blows my mind that I am about to be 30, because I remember turning 13. I remember turning 16. I remember turning 22. You know, like, it's just, it's mind-blowing. But I'm thankful, because every time I think about, like, turning another age, I think about my first loss that I've ever experienced in my life that was close to me was one of my neighborhood friends. He died. Blake Cooney, I love you. I love y'all. Never forget y'all. Never not say your name. But he died very young. I don't even know if Blake was 14, you know, 15, 16. I don't even think he made it there. So on my birthday, I think about that almost every year. Like, it's not, age is a beautiful thing. That means you're living. You know what I'm saying? That means that God is giving you another chance. So yeah, I'll be 30 on November 3rd, and I am excited. I don't really have much plans. Like, I did a dinner last week, and I think I'm just, like I told them there, this could be my little birthday dinner, and y'all will know more about that soon. But yes, I don't really have plans. I'm just trying to like get everything together, okay? So yeah, so that's that. And then I have siblings. I have an older sister, I have a younger brother and a younger sister, so I get the best of both worlds, as I like to say. Like, I'm the youngest on my mom's, oldest on my dad's, so I like to like go in and out of those roles. It works for me. What else? Oh, I'm a college graduate. I did get my bachelor's degree in broadcast journalism and public relations, which is why I do not mind getting on the camera and talking. I love to talk. I love to hear myself talk. Like, I'm not one of those people that are annoyed with my own voice. Like, I love to talk, and I love to hear myself talk. So yeah, I worked at the news station for some time as well, and a lot of people are always surprised to hear that, but I did. It just wasn't like, I would hear so many stories about like working at the news station. People would be like, you know, you're gonna have to have a roommate, or you're gonna have to work your way up, or you're gonna be making $22,000 for a long time. And I'm like, for me, I've always kind of been about my money, and I'm just like, that don't just sound right, you know. And I remember my friend, she's my CPA friend. She always told me like, you need to be making more than the amount of loans that you owe for school. And clearly I owed loans. So I always took that, and I'm like, that's not enough money. So I ended up going to another path. But that's why Carmi B TV is here. That's why the sit down episodes of Carmi B TV, like, and please be patient with me, as those will be coming back. But that's why that platform is there, because I get to live out like my journalism roots. So yeah, like, journalism is a thing for me. I love it. I love watching interviews. I watch The Breakfast Club probably almost every day, if not every other day. Like, I am big into interviews. So yeah, that's like my educational background. I'm single. I'm currently single. I don't have a husband. I'm not married. Well, that's the same thing. I don't have a husband. I don't have a boyfriend or anything, and I don't have children. So I feel like this is the part of my life, like my 30s will be where I just live for me, like, unapologetically. Like, I do the things that scare me, because again, you know, I don't know what God's will is for me in that area. I pray it's to have children. I pray it's to be married, have a family, have children, all the things. That's what I pray. Ultimately, of course, God's will be done. So I'm like, in the meantime, I want to be caught living, you know what I'm saying, living my life. And so I'm not one of those people that even really talk a lot about like my dating life or just all of the things, just because, child, the ghetto sometimes. But for the most part right now, like I said, I'm just literally living. I'm looking at my life like, what do I want to do? Like, what do I want the next year to look like? Because it's already October. We're already almost at the end of the year. So it's just like, I just want to make sure that I'm making the right decisions and I'm doing the right things, you know. So that's that. What else? Y'all know that I have a really close-knit relationship with my papa. If you watch the vlogs, we talk almost every single morning. That's my guy. Let me think, what else is a fun fact about me? I'm a creature of habit, y'all. Like, I'm the type of person that, like, I am very routine in a lot of things. Like with the grocery store, I'm gonna park in the same spot, I'm gonna cook the same meals, and I'm not gonna get tired of them. Like, I am one of those people that when you put me on something, I'm gonna be on it the same exact way. Like, I'm not gonna derail from that. Like, if you say make your salad like this, like this, like that, I'm gonna make my salad the exact same way every single time. So that works to my benefit sometimes, and then sometimes it works against me as well. So it's just how it is. What else is new? I grew up terribly afraid of dogs. Like, terribly afraid of dogs. Like, if I come to your house, put that dog up. And then I became an adult, and then I got a dog, that was wild. But yeah, I was terribly afraid of dogs, and people they always remind me about me being so afraid of dogs. Like, I can count on them to do that. My career, I am an influencer and content creator, and I also manage brands, and I coach clients as well that want to get into the influencing space. So as far as me with my influencing journey, it's been about 2.5, 3 years consistently, full-time on Instagram, prioritizing that platform and, you know, landing brand deals, etc. And I'm excited to say that we hit 12,000 followers. Like, Y'all, I can remember having 998 followers. I can remember having 1,228. I can remember having 2,000 for the longest, 3,000, 4,000. You know, I can remember all of that. And it's funny enough, I started 2024 with 4,000 followers. So you can go check my Instagram. Around in January, I had 4,000 followers. So I've, you know, grown this year pretty tremendously. And I thank God for it. Like, I credit all of that to him. Because it's hard. Like, it is so hard. And you get to the point in your journey where you're just like, okay, God, like, I'm just going to do the work. And you got to give the increase. Like, I need you to give the increase or whatever. So that's that. And then, what else? It's like, get to know me. I've always loved makeup. Always loved makeup since I've been probably in middle school. Like, I used to always draw my eyebrows on. But back in the day, I used to cut them, arch them all the way off. I don't even know why I thought that was necessary. And then I would fill them in like with a square. I don't know if I thought that I could get the perfect shape if they were gone, but I did. And then now, of course, I'm still into makeup. I do the same beat almost every single day. It's going to be a natural beat, a little lash, a brow, foundation, little nude lip, but makeup is my jam. Like, I was a freelance makeup artist as well. So I won't say like I was freelance, like doing it. Like, I don't ever remember making flyers, or did I? Not flyers, but when I used to do people's makeup, I used to just put it on Facebook, and like, if you want to beat, you know, $7, $10. Like, when I was in college, I did not make a flyer in college for makeup. But what happened was, in college, I used to do my makeup every single day. Like, you look back and you'd be like, dang, where did I get all this like vigor to like do that? I used to do my makeup every single day. There was not a day I didn't do it. So I was my own flyer. I was my own like model. So every time I would go to class or to the student center or whatever on the yard, people would see my makeup, particularly my brows. That's always been like a standout feature on my face, my brows. And people would be like, can you do my brows? And so I remember I would charge $20 to arch people's brows and to fill them in before their parties. My dorm room, my freshman year, was a revolving door. Like, everybody was coming in my dorm room, getting their brows done before the parties or whatever they had going on. And I loved it. And that's when, like, I feel like word of mouth is still big like that. You just have, a lot of times, like right now, we're not in the field like we used to be. Like, we're not, proximity is a thing. So we were either in school or like people were at work. Like right now I work from home, so I'm not really seeing a lot of people, but that proximity had me booming, and I thought $20 was doing it. And after I look back, $20 to arch a brow and to fill it in, is that a lot of money? Like, was that too much? I don't know. Like I said, I always kind of been about the coin. Okay, so I loved college. Like I said, I loved college. It was very, very great. I still have a lot of close friends from college that I fool with now. Oh, I didn't even tell y'all, I'm from Little Rock, Arkansas. So born and raised in Little Rock, Arkansas, and currently residing in Dallas, Texas. I moved to Dallas 4 years ago this December. So Little Rock, Arkansas. I grew up there, went to school there, all of the things, and then moved to Dallas, Texas. People always ask, like, why did you move to Texas? I really don't have like this big reason, you know, like, I just feel like God was calling me to Texas, like, or just, and I hate to even say God was calling me to Texas, because I don't want to, you know how sometimes you do things and it's a thing that you want to do. I don't want to put that on God, but I will say, like, I'd always said in college, like, I'm moving to Texas when I graduate. Like, I didn't know why. I just always wanted to move to Texas. And so I did, and I made Texas my home, met so many beautiful people in Texas. So, I felt good about my decision. But it's like, sometimes I don't want to be caught lying saying, like, God, it wasn't that big thing. It was just like, I felt led to go and I went, and I made the most of it. Again, I was not doing influencing and none of that when I was in Arkansas. I actually had just started my business, KPS Multimedia, where I built websites and brand strategies, and I was even taking people's photos, mainly families and kids. Like, that was where I used to make my apartment, like, makeshift it and do like fall decor, Christmas decor. So I used to do Christmas minis and fall minis right out of my apartment. Like, not even supposed to be running a business at the apartment, baby. And was running a business out of that apartment, okay? And that door was a revolving door again. It's just funny as I'm talking to y'all, like, as much as I say, like, I never wanted to be an entrepreneur and I didn't really seek that out, I've always had these entrepreneurial roots, like, that kind of go back, like, college doing, makeup and eyebrows and stuff like that. And then even right after college, starting my business and stuff like that, like, yeah, it's crazy. So what catapulted me to start my business was that I got fired randomly from my first job out of college. It broke my spirit, broke me down. I could not believe it, because to know me is to know I work hard. Like, if I'm gonna work a job, I take pride in the job, almost to a fault, which is why I'm glad I'm an entrepreneur now, because it's like I used to put so much into them jobs and not put nothing into me. And if I was to ever go back to work, it would have to be an equal balance and a mutual beneficial like partnership for sure. But I was devastated. And so after that, when I had to wait for unemployment for 3 or 4 months, I didn't have any money. I started building websites. And I remember one of my close friends, he was like, I built his website for his business, and he was like, well, if you're doing it like this, you may as well do it full time. I was like, I can't do this full time. And shortly after February of the next year, I ended up doing it full time. So yeah, that's kind of like my origin story with like being in entrepreneurship. So I like to tell people, like, with me being a content creator and all of that, I was a businesswoman first. I still am a businesswoman first. And so that's why sometimes I find it not easy, but it does come easier to me to negotiate and to not like put all of my like eggs in the influencing basket, because I'm used to kind of throwing myself out in like different ways. So that's that. Another fun fact, as y'all saw the press on video, I'm a press on girly. These are the press ons I love. Y'all, can y'all see? It's trying. Okay. I love me some press-ons. I'm a press-on girly through and through. Really, anything beauty is kind of my zhuzh. Like, I like my hair to be done. I like my nails to be done. Like I said, the press-ons work for me. They're cost efficient. I can control that outcome, because I'm telling y'all, when I go to the nail shop, 8 times out of 10, I'm not satisfied when I leave. And I'm just like, this ain't the $20 sets we used to have back in the day. Like, you know, it's a lot different. So that's just crazy. But yeah, at this point, I'm really just running my mouth. These are just a few fun facts about me. You may know them, you may not know them, but if you want to know more about me, just let me know in the comments and I will definitely respond back to you. And if you have any other ideas for videos, let me know, because I'm probably am going to come to y'all with some more sit down videos for Vlogtober. For one, it's easier on me to edit and get the video out. Like that press on video, so easy for me to edit. And then also, it's just like, I'm just in a season of transition right now, so that's gonna work best for me, and the season of transition will make more sense to y'all here soon. As soon as I can like talk about it, I promise I will. But just accept these videos as they are, just so I can continue like to do what I said I was gonna do with Vlogtober. But yeah, I love y'all so much. Thank y'all for coming back to Carmen B TV, my side of the tube of you, because it's the two of me, where I share a little of my life a lot of the time. Amen. If you're new here, I would love it if you stop this video and subscribe. And if you've been here, you already know what to do. You're supposed to comment below and let me know that you was tuning in. I love y'all. Comment below any other Vlogtober ideas, any sit down topics that you want me to cover. Comment them down below. And yes, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all later.
So let's ride it, make it stand and try.